my name is Abril. I am 13 years old and I live in France. In my free time, I like reading and drawing. But the activity I enjoy the most is playing basketball. I have played basketball all my life. Why? Well, maybe because it's like a family tradition. My dad, my aunties, and even my grandparents played basketball, so choosing a person who I admire was easy for me. Now, let's start with my favorite personal life. I will tell you the name of that basketball player, and when I have finished my explanation, maybe you will be able to guess who I'm talking about. He was born on 17 February of 1963 at Cumberland Hospital in New York City. He's actually 59 years old, and he lives on Highland Park in Chicago. Now, I would like to talk about his childhood. When he was little, he lived in Wilmington, Chicago too, with his whole family of 7. His mom Dolores, his dad James, and his 4 brothers and sisters, Larry, Rosalind, Dolores, and James Jr. He was the 4th of 5 children. He studied at Ogden Elementary School, and at this school, he tried 3 types of sports: baseball, basketball, and American football. It was at this school when his teachers noticed his high athletic qualities. Then, he finally entered to the basketball team because he was tall and he liked it. In my opinion, it was the best option because on that moment he started improving and playing in some important games. Some years later, he went to the North Carolina University and he studied geography. He grew up and his career too, but not the university one. He started playing in superior teams around different cities. Some of these are the Washington Wizards and of course the Chicago Bulls. He was present on 15 seasons of the best basketball league in the entire world. Some years later, he finished his career in basketball and tried baseball again, but he didn't nail it. So he left all type of professional sports and started living a quiet life. Actually, he has 5 children and he's living the best life he could ever imagine. And he also has a brand that belongs to Nike. Do you know who I'm talking about? Well, if you know it, don't tell me yet, because I will explain why do I admire him. I really do admire him because he took advantage of the few things he had. Just think, he lived in a family of 7, 2 adults and 5 children, in which her mom worked lots of hours and his dad was the only one who could take good care of them. In the matches, no one of his family could go to see him, but nothing of this mattered for him. He just didn't give up and look where is him right now. Do you know who I'm talking about? Come on, shoot a triangle and tell me. Well, for the people who didn't know it, he is Michael Jordan, the person who I admire the most. Bye bye and thank you for your attention.